Welcome to this example of mindfulness, practicing using all your senses to focus the mind, to stop it from racing on past or future, and to rewire the brain and calm the stress response. I'm sitting outside on an early spring morning. My eyes are closed. I feel a cool breeze on my face. I have a warm knit hat that I knit from yak on my head and over my ears, and mitts on my hands, so only my fingers feel the breeze. I hear a train a couple miles away. A car went by on the gravel road. I heard the gravel scrunching under its tires. A chickadee is doing its summer call already. It sounds kind of like Phoebe, but that's a chickadee. Oh, hi, I hear a meow. What is that meow? It's a pumpkin-colored cat. She rubs on my leg and I feel the pressure as she flops against my snow pants that I'm wearing to stay warm. Hi, because it's not yet 50 degrees out. But the sun, I feel the sun soaking into my black snow pants and black coat. My kitty rubs underneath my legs that are arched up. She likes finding bridges to go under or tents. I hear the wind picking up in the trees and a little creak of some branches. Then the cluck and chuck of another bird. The trees are bare. No sign of leaves yet. Only a few. I can remember seeing a few tulips pushing up through the ground. The breeze starts to make me breathe slower and feel my breath fill my chest and stretch out my rib cage all around and swell my abdomen, not just the front but the back. Deep, deep breaths feel so good. I hear the train again as it's moved on to an intersection another mile away, another mile along its line, but more like 2 miles from my house. I open my eyes and I see a white deck railing, and beyond that, a gnarly crab tree, an ornamental crab. Soon this tree will be pushing out green, bright green leaves and fluffy white flowers, but for now I can see every twist and angle and intersection of the gnarly trunk and branches. It's a great climbing tree. Beyond it, very close, is the field. The field that surrounds our 8 acres. The crops of corn and soybeans, with only an occasional sugar beet crop. Looking further, I see the gravel road, and I continue to hear that funny, sweet-voiced chickadee. Beyond the gravel road is another field, grayish, brownish black. They're waiting for a new crop. Beyond that, there's a rise and a stand of trees at the neighbors. The only trees in this part of the country are where there were houses of settlers. I hear a crow in the distance, and I laugh to think of how they have been nest building by flying to trees far from their nests, but closer to our lawn, and breaking off branches to carry away to their nests. We can see huge nests in the trees on the edges of our property, and that must be the crows and also the squirrels. We have big squirrels, big reddish brown ones with huge bushy tails. I feel the hard wall of the house against my back. I glance and see the greenish blue siding. I hear the cat taking a bath near me. She's so happy with the sunshine. And the train whistles yet a couple miles further down the line, angling further and further away from our house. I take a sip of my tea. It feels so nice and warm. It's just slightly steaming now, cooling off as I've been sitting here. It tastes kind of nutty. Hojicha tea is a roasted green tea, and so it has a more Asian flavor to me. It's smooth in a way and soothing and delicious. The kitty meows again and looks for a spot in my lap. Can you purr? I cross my legs and I feel the cat curl up in the space I made. Looking down, the sun catches her coat of fur and she kind of glows. Her ears, which were so long when she was little on such a tiny head, stick up, and I see the white fur, or the lightest fur, poking out from around their edges and catching the sunlight. Her white whiskers look so stiff as they catch the light from the sides of her mouth. Another swig of tea is warm. I feel it running down my throat, down into my chest. I hear more bird sounds that I can't quite place right now. They're familiar, but after a winter indoors and most of the birds gone, I am needing a refresher on what they are. I look forward to bringing a lawn chair out or a camp chair out onto the grass, and sitting and listening and watching many times this summer. As I settle into deeper breathing again, I remember a verse I used to put with my deep breathing to calm my body. When I would inhale, I would say, one thing God has spoken. Exhale, two things have I heard. Inhale, that you, O God, are loving. No, I'm sorry, it's that you, O God, are strong. Exhale, and that you, O Lord, are loving. I would do it over and over. Inhale, one thing God has spoken. Exhale, two things have I heard. Inhale, that you, O God, are strong. Exhale, and that you, O Lord, are loving. That is Psalm 62, verse 11. Sitting here, I feel the warmth of the sun-heated house on my back. I lean my head back against the wall and close my eyes and see the brightness through my eyelids. I reach down and pet the kitty's head and around her neck. She stretches it out, and under her chin I can feel the purr. I lean in and listen, but she's such a quiet purr that I can't hear it. I can just smell a little skunk smell on her. Oh, the life out in the countryside is good. I feel the softness of her long fur between my fingers. I rub my fingers together and it feels so silky. And she just relaxes the heavy weight of her body on my curled up legs. It's so soothing. I feel her head pick up and she looks around. She's so alert. Paying attention to this beautiful piece of creation that we get to call home.